Hi guys, and welcome to Red Devils United. This is the post-match of Manchester United versus Brighton. United 1, Brighton 2. Before I get actually into the match, get out of the club. Glinios, Barada, Wilcox. Wilcox, Barada should be gone now, tonight, right this minute. They should be going in their offices, lockers, whatever, and pack their bags and get the fuck out of here. Glinios should be starting the selling process now. They need to be gone. I feel bad for Fletcher. I feel bad for some of the players because some of them players will get backlash tonight. I thought the team Fletcher put out was a really, really decent team. But we all knew the midfield again was going to get run through like knife through butter. Back four is going to be our issue, in my opinion, as well. It's going to cost us a lot. Like, that's our season over now. We're out of both domestic cups. Not good enough. Not good enough. But what to expect with the ownership we've got? Like, they're the ones bringing the players in, paying for them, and they're not good enough. They really are not good enough. And you could say, oh, he's not good enough. Like that, the owners brought him in thinking he would be good enough, but he's not. We need a quicker these owners go, the better, in my opinion. I don't know who will come in to replace them, but there will be someone out there who could take this club and make it the club that we love, that we once saw when the glory days. But we can't keep going back to history, like back down there, like at the moment. We'll keep going back to then, Fergie days, this, Fergie days, that. It's long gone, unfortunately. As much as it was good times. Unfortunately, them days are gone. And with this ownership, all we're going to be is a mid-table club side, in my opinion. I am worried for the future if these owners are still in charge. I am clearly worried because some of these players, like the good enough players who can actually perform in this team, will want to go elsewhere. Some of these, like Kuno might want to go and want to play for a Champions League side, and Mbeumo will, Ahmad will, Bruno could be going anywhere. Like, and we're wondering why, like, most of the big players are turning us down. Like, and do you actually blame them? Do you really blame them? Would you actually want to play for this team at the moment with the way that it is? As much as you support them and you love them and that, would you really want to play for this team? I'm not saying you could play for another Prem team, but you could play for Real Madrid, Barca, Bayern, Napoli, Inter, AC Milan, or anything like that. Like, it doesn't have to be a Prem team, but would you really want to come to this team at this moment? Like, we're grateful in a way that Kuno and Mbeumo, Seshko still want to come to the club. and other signings who did, who was good enough for this team. Like, I'm not saying Seshko's thing yet, but Mbeumo and Kuna is. They are good enough for this team, and they have showed glimpse. But as so late, before Mbeumo went to before he went to AFCON, I think he's played, 3 games before then? He didn't really play well. Kuna's had up and down. I think, like I said, I'll talk about today's game because it's the post match today. I think the team he put out was a good enough team. Good enough to beat Brighton, for sure. We started off well, did a lot with that one-on-one, scuffs it, and then he had another chance. He thought he was playing rugby and skied it. I thought before the goal we did play. We looked really well. We looked lively. We looked like really good. Then obviously they scored, and I think that shocked us. We kind of tried getting him back in the game. Didn't happen. Not much happened. And then we made changes in the second half. I think second half we started off again. Like the first half really well, looking like we might grab a equaliser. Looked quite good. Then we took off Mount and Mainoo, which I don't blame the Mainoo one because he was on a yellow card. Otherwise, I would have took off Ugarte and get Mainoo on. I think that would have been the plan. But because of Mainoo got picked up a yellow card, I think that's why he went off. It kind of, not long after them 2 subs, Lacey, which was good to see him having long minutes. But I'm half and half with the yellow card. Like, I've seen other teams' players do what he did and didn't get any booking. But I get it descent and you can't do that, and it is warranted yellow card, but it was only a yellow card. Just give the young lad a warning. He's only young. Like, he's still learning, like, but it is technically the rules. No, obviously not long after that, the substitute of Lacey and Xerxes, obviously they went up and scored the second. And then Seshko scored, and we thought, oh, could come back here, because we know what we're like to come back in games sometimes. Like, went 2 goals down, if you remember, to Lyon, and we managed to claw that back last season. No, that's last season, but we've gone behind in games where we've managed to claw it back to a draw or something. So I thought that what would have happened, but obviously the red card, obviously it's just, yeah, sometimes you struggle when you're playing with 10 men, and with the club that, and with the team at the moment with us, I generally thought we would have got something out of this game, win, because obviously this was the honour trophy, it's a domestic trophy it was in. I thought we would have done better with our chances. I think most of our chances was just not good enough again. Like, I think we had the more shot. Did you have the more shots and stuff? Let's have a look at the stats quick. Obviously, I know stats are not everything, but the stats, we had 9. Right, this is the thing, right? We had 60 odd possession. Not always having that much possession when makes you win games. We had 19 shots and 8 on target. They had 13 and 4 on target. And obviously 2 of them went in. We need to do better in front of goal. We're just being wasteful at the moment, like thingy, like against Burnley. And I'm not blaming Fletcher for anything. He put out a decent team. I was impressed with the team that he put out, with what he could pick. We had players coming back. Rightly so, I think there's only 2 players going to be missing now, if no one else is injured. and that's De Ligt and Mazwari, because Mazwari is still in AFCON, and I think De Ligt is the only player injured, as I know of. I could be wrong on that one. I think he is, isn't he? Which will be, and obviously we'll talk. Obviously, next game is City in the league, and I will talk more about that. And is anyone confident that we can actually go and play against City and get anything out of that game? Yeah, the boost is having Mbeumo and Amad back. But what would the team be, for one? I'm just having a look at something here. Right, yeah. De Ligt is the only player injured. Because I've got the Burnley game here with players missing. Unless, like I said, if someone got a niggle today and can't play or whichever. So up to now, De Ligt is the only one injured with the back injury. And obviously Amad's back because his country got knocked out of AFCON. And then Mbeumo's back because his country's got AFCON. And Mazwari obviously still in. I think we're missing Amad and Mbeumo quite a lot since they've gone. But then again, I don't know, because we are having a lot of shots on target. We are creating a few chances, so we can't just go, we're missing that. It can't be an excuse. We still got a good enough squad there without them to go out and put on a performance. I just think, obviously, the sacking of Ruben when it did, because he spoke the truth, has messed things up. And I'm not saying, even with Ruben tonight, we would have won that game, but I think we would have had a chance to draw in that game. I think we would have drew that game, if anything, gone to extra time. Like I said, I'm not saying we're going to win. We could lose on penalties, because we did it obviously with Grimsby. We lost on penalties. But I think we would have had a better chance. And I'm not saying thing with Fletcher. I thought he picked a good team. He did pick a good team, but unfortunately, it wasn't. Just wasn't there. It's frustrating, because, like I said, now that's our season over. Like, now where do we see where we're going to finish in league? Do you reckon we're going to actually finish in top 6? Do you honestly think we could get something out of the City game? Do you think we could get something out of the Arsenal game? I just don't know what to expect from now to end of season, to be fair, because I don't know who's coming in as interim. If we will do anything in January, which we won't, because it's already 11th for now. You need, and then obviously we're faffing about with the interim manager stuff, like, is he going to be right? Oh no, we might not be right. This guy might be, oh no, thingy, like, we don't know who's going to be in. But, like, it's right, like, seen a sign, Jim can't fix it. No, he can't. You're right. Jim can't fix it. The Glazer can't fix it. Wilcox can't fix it. Barada can't fix it. Most of these players can't. I just don't know what to think and say. Like, congrats to Brighton. I'm not being a thing on that. Congrats to Brighton. Good luck the rest of the tournament for yous. But it's just frustrating how we have to watch our club being suffered like this. Like, this been going on for 13 years. Like, you can't always blame Ineos because they've only just really come in, 2 years ago. But it's still been going the same direction with just the Glazers in charge. Like, I just, it's just it's heartbreaking, isn't it? To be truthful, that our beloved club is being suffocated, being embarrassment, being laughable, being destroyed by this ownership and Wilcox Barada, like, best in class. Where's the best in class? I can't see it. It's just, I was optimistic beginning of the season. Thought, we can be in top 4. We can win either Carabao Cup or FA Cup at least. I never expected it to be like this. Well, you know what I mean. Like, the signings that we had. Yes, we didn't get a midfielder, which we need a midfielder because that midfield stinks. No matter who is in that midfield, everyone wanted Manu start. He started. Same old stuff. Everyone basically saying Ruben's the issue, the formation's the issue. We need to go to back 4. We got rid of Ruben, we've changed the formation, and same old stuff's going on. Same old shite. With these players and these ownerships, no matter what formation we have, these players can't play it. Can't play it. Like, knowing our club though, we will play City next week and we actually play decent and get a point against them. And the Arsenal game could be the same. But we've got Fulham after that. What, just go struggle and lose to Fulham? Just be at us all day if that happened. Like I said, this club needs a full reset from top to bottom. Half of the squad needs shipping out. These owners needs, like I say, Barada, Wilcox, owners. Ineos needs to go in their office and pack their shit up now and get out. I hope either later tonight or tomorrow morning or whichever we get the news of Wilcox Barada has left the club and Ineos and Glazers have set up this to sell the club. That will be the best news ever. Best news ever. Like I said, I don't know who will come in, but like the manager wise, I don't know who will come in now. Like, obviously, all the ideas interview yesterday, we don't know how that went. Obviously, it talks about Carrick could do it. It talks about Fletcher could stay on. It could. So I don't know. I really don't know. But gutted. I generally thought we was going to win that game today, even if it has to be through extra time or penalties. I thought we would have got the job done either way, even if we did make it hard for ourselves. I thought we still could. I thought we would have got through. I generally thought. And even looking at that team today, it looked good enough to beat them. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. Just how they perform on the pitch. And I didn't think they played that badly. But just need to stop being wasteful in front of goal as well. And I don't want to get on him too because it's his first season and that. But do you really think Lemons is the actual guy in that for us? I think it'd be a good number 2. We need to go out and get an experienced keeper, what he can learn off and what can help him settle in and stuff like that proper. Like, yes, he's not bad as Onana, and he's not bad as Bienda, but is he actually a lot of improvement by him? Like, not all goals are his fault, I get that, but there is times where he could have done better saving shots. Like, I generally thought the first goal, he should have patted it away for a corner, but he patted it away in danger. And it was still on floor when the guy took his shot. Like, and then I thought the Welbeck goal, as much of it was a good strike and stuff, I think he could have done better. I think he could have got an hand to that, not to that for a corner. But I'm not just blaming it on him. Obviously, midfield's gash. Defence is gash. The whole club is gash at the moment. But yeah, it's another season. We have to see our rivals do better than us. Apart from Liverpool, because they're not really doing that much better. Yeah, the 4th, but not really doing much better, are they, really? It's frustrating. But sadly, that's us out of both domestic cups. And we'll just have to see what happens from now to the end of the season, unfortunately, and who will take charge from now to the end of the season and see if we do end up making some signings this month. Doubt it, though. We should have done that protest today. Or, if not now, do it at City. We're at home. I do it against City to make a statement. Especially after now being knocked out of FA Cup. I wouldn't wait till Fulham game. I do it now. I get it done. Or do it every game. Can you not do it? Can you not do processing every home game? Because I would. I reckon till now to the end of the season, no one goes to the games. No one buys anything. That will make a proper statement as well. With no one buying tickets, they won't be getting money in. Because no one buying tickets, no one be going to the bars, buying drinks and stuff, food. No one going in the merchandise store, buying stuff from there. So they would be losing a lot of money. It's just it's just a shit show. Like I said, I don't know where we go from here if we don't sack them. If they don't go. Like, we could still yet finish bottom half of the table, you know. We could still finish 11th, 12th. And that would actually be a disaster with the way that we are to both cups. We can't have the FA Cup to save Europe now. We're out of it. But at least there's a little bit positive. Like, we've got players coming back now, like Ahmad and Bumo and stuff. just let's see what they can do now to end the season, to try and save the season. I mean, there's nothing can save it, to be fair, even if we finish top 4. It'd be nice because we're in Champions League, but in reality, do you really want to go in there and get embarrassed every Tuesday, Wednesday? Because that will happen with this lot in charge. Yeah, will give us money to go out and buy players, but in reality, what players will we get? What manager will be there? What formation is he going to play? What system is he going to do? And then obviously, what players would he ask for? Like, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what to think no more. I'm sure you lot don't. And I think at the moment, I think you're all giving up at this point. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. It is annoying. But, yeah. Is that? Wow. Sorry. Don't know what happened then, but anyway. That's what I got time for. Let us know what you think in the comments, and what you think, what the actual future holds, and what do you expect, where you expect us now to finish in the league. Do you expect us to still finish in top 6, or do you now think Europe is out of our reach yet again for another season? Let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed this video, smash a like, hit subscribe, push the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading a video and coming live, and I will see you in the next one. Cheerio.